Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for another exciting exploration of the English language. Today, we're diving into a word that's often associated with leadership and decision-making, chairman. So, what exactly does chairman mean? Well, put simply, a chairman is the person who leads a meeting or an organized group, like a committee or a board of directors. Think of them as the captain of a ship, guiding the conversation and making sure everything runs smoothly. The chairman is responsible for keeping the meeting on track, ensuring everyone gets a chance to speak, and ultimately helping the group reach a decision. You might hear the term used in the context of business meetings, political debates, or even community organizations. Now, let's explore some synonyms for chairman. One common synonym is chairperson. For example, the chairperson of the committee called the meeting to order at 9 a.m. Another synonym is moderator. We could say, the moderator skillfully managed the debate, ensuring fair speaking time for everyone. You might also hear the term presiding officer. For instance, the presiding officer announced the results of the vote. Sometimes, depending on the context, you can use the word leader. For instance, the leader of the team facilitated a productive brainstorming session. Finally, we have convener, which means someone who calls people together for a meeting. The convener started the discussion by outlining the agenda. Now, let's switch gears and talk about antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of chairman. One antonym could be member. Unlike the chairman who leads the group, a member is simply part of the group. For example, each member of the team contributed their ideas to the project. Another contrasting term is follower. While the chairman is in charge, the follower takes direction. We could say, the project relied on the followers to execute the chairman's vision. Another antonym is participant. The chairman guides the participants, but a participant is generally just involved. For example, every participant was eager to contribute to the workshop. We can also consider attendee as an antonym. Unlike the chairman, an attendee simply attends the meeting. For instance, the attendee listened attentively to the chairman's opening remarks. Lastly, we could think of subordinate as an antonym. A subordinate reports to a chairman or other higher authority. We might say, the subordinate presented the report to the chairman for approval. Now, let's talk about how you can use the word chairman in your everyday life. Imagine you're at a community meeting discussing local issues. You might hear someone say, the chairman will now open the floor for questions from the public. Or perhaps you're involved in a school club. You could say, I'm hoping to be elected chairman of the debate club next year. At work, you might hear, the chairman of the board announced the company's new strategy. You could also say something like, she was appointed chairman of the fundraising committee. Let's look at some more example sentences to really solidify your understanding. The chairman adjourned the meeting at 5 p.m. after a productive discussion. The chairman emphasized the importance of collaboration and teamwork. The new chairman has a vision for the future of the organization. He was elected chairman by a unanimous vote. The chairman's leadership was instrumental in the project's success. The chairman requested a summary of the key findings. As chairman, she had to mediate between the conflicting viewpoints. The former chairman provided valuable guidance to the new leader. The chairman is responsible for ensuring that all voices are heard. The appointment of a new chairman marks a significant change in the company's direction. In conclusion, the word chairman refers to the leader of a meeting or a group. We explored synonyms like chairperson, moderator, and presiding officer, and antonyms like member, follower, and participant. We also looked at examples of how chairman is used in everyday conversations and informal settings. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful and informative. Before you go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show and continue their English learning journey. And for an extra challenge, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word chairman and share it as a comment below the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep practicing and keep learning.